Why someone is always on your mind? And does that mean they think about you? There are moments in life when you wake up, and before you even open your eyes, a name flashes in your mind. A face, a voice, someone you did not consciously choose to think about, but they are there. It could be early in the morning or late at night, but no matter how much you try to distract yourself, they return again and again. Why does this happen? And the even bigger question, if they are always on your mind, does that mean you are on theirs? To answer this, we need to journey into psychology, memory, energy, and even the mysteries of human connection. 1. The psychology of mental presence. Psychologists call it intrusive thought when someone keeps entering your mind repeatedly. But when it comes to a specific person, it is usually not random. There are reasons why your mind clings to them. Emotional impact. People who create deep emotions, whether joy, love, pain, or even confusion, tend to occupy our mental space the most. The brain naturally revisits what feels unfinished or emotionally charged. Unresolved curiosity. Sometimes you replay their words, actions, or even silences, trying to decode what they meant. The brain hates unanswered questions, so it keeps them alive in your memory. Neurological imprint. When you think about someone often, your brain actually wires itself to expect their presence. Dopamine, the chemical of desire and anticipation, gets released, making you return to thoughts of them unconsciously. This explains why they're on your mind, but it doesn't yet answer the mystery. Are they thinking about you too? 2. The mirror of energy. Across cultures, there has been a belief that thoughts carry energy. When someone thinks intensely of another, a sort of invisible pull is created. That is why many people report feeling a sudden urge to check their phone, only to see a message from the very person they were thinking about. Dreaming of someone they have not seen in years, only to bump into them unexpectedly. Randomly recalling someone, and later learning that the person was talking or asking about them. This isn't just superstition. It can be explained by the psychology of attention and resonance. When two people share a strong emotional or subconscious connection, their thoughts may synchronize more than they realize. So, when someone is always on your mind, it might be because your energy is subtly responding to theirs. 3. The unconscious signals. Here's where it gets more fascinating. Research in psychology has shown that humans are wired for unconscious communication. For example, mothers often sense when their children are in distress, even from miles away. Lovers sometimes text or call each other at the exact same time. You may suddenly feel a wave of emotion, not realizing it is triggered by someone thinking intensely of you. The subconscious mind picks up signals that your logical brain cannot explain. That's why, sometimes, when someone is constantly in your thoughts, it's not just your mind wandering. It's a reflection of an unseen bond. 4. Does thinking about someone mean they think of you? This is the golden question. The truth is, not always. There are two possibilities. 1. Projection. You think of them because you have strong feelings, not because they think of you. Your brain keeps replaying them like a song stuck on repeat. 2. Mutual connection. They are also thinking of you, and that energetic focus bounces back, creating a loop where you both feel each other's presence. How can you tell which one it is? If thoughts of them bring you sudden emotional waves, without reason, it may be a sign of mutual thinking. If you constantly notice synchronicities, like hearing their name, running into mutual reminders, or receiving their messages at the exact moment you thought of them, it often suggests the connection flows both ways. If it feels one-sided and exhausting, it might be your own attachment rather than their energy reaching out. 5. When the mind and heart don't let go. There is also the factor of unfinished stories. Humans are drawn to closure. If you never expressed your feelings, or if something ended without explanation, your brain replays it endlessly, hoping to complete the missing chapter. That's why someone from years ago can still appear in your mind as if they never left. It's not always about love, it's about emotional closure. But here's the twist. Sometimes, when you can't let go of someone mentally, it is not a lack of closure, but a soul reminder. A nudge that this person has a role in your life story, whether in the present or the future. 6. How to know the truth. If someone is always on your mind and you wonder if you are on theirs too, here are subtle signs. Dreams. Many people believe dreams are the bridge between minds. If they appear in your dreams often, it could signal a mutual subconscious bond. Unexpected encounters. You keep running into them, hearing about them, or receiving messages at uncanny times. This often points to mirrored energy. Emotional surges. If you suddenly feel warmth, calm, or even sadness linked to them, it can be a reflection of their inner state syncing with yours. Body signals. Old sayings like burning ears or random heart flutters are often dismissed, but many people report physical sensations when someone thinks of them strongly. 7. The deeper meaning. Sometimes, having someone on your mind is less about them and more about you. They represent a lesson you need to learn. They mirror something within yourself, like a desire for love, freedom, or healing. They are a catalyst for growth, pushing you to confront feelings you usually ignore. So, whether or not they think of you, the fact that they are on your mind holds meaning for your journey. 8. Final truth. To conclude, if someone is always on your mind, it shows their deep imprint on your emotions and psyche. It may or may not mean they think of you, but it often reflects a hidden connection, unfinished emotions, or even energetic resonance. The important thing is not just whether they think of you, but why your soul is calling their presence so strongly into your awareness. Because sometimes, the person who lives in your mind is not there to stay in your life, but to awaken you to something within yourself. And sometimes, they are there because destiny is quietly weaving the threads of two lives back together. Subscribe now to Psych Secrets and be part of a journey where every video inspires you to see life with a new perspective.